So this is going to be a DJ Gear video featuring two topics. Number 1, my DJ Gear predictions of 2021, and number 2, a rank of my favorite controllers of 2020. So feel free to go to any of these timestamps and let's begin. So let's start with my prediction. I am 99% sure that Pioneer DJ will refresh or update their beginner and pro line of controllers, specifically the DDJ-1000 and 400. And here's how I justify that. The DDJ-RZ and RB, which are the predecessors of the 1000 and 400, came out in 2015 and 2016. The DDJ-1000 and 400 came out on January 16 and June 26 of 2018. And the only controller released in 2020 was the eclectic FLX6. So following that 2 to 3 year release date logic, and the fact that only a mid-range unit came out in 2020, we can safely assume that Pioneer DJ will update the 1000 and 400 line. And if not update, then maybe reiterate as FLX8 and FLX2 with dual software capabilities and maybe even more gimmicky features. But realistically speaking though, what can we expect on the updated models? Well, for sure they'll have better jog wheels based on the DDJ-3000 and FLX6. And maybe, just maybe, they'll even have paddle effects features based on the S11. But then again, I don't know. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Anyway, you may now be wondering though if it's a good idea to buy a DDJ-400 or 1000 right now. Well, here's my take. If you're in an absolute need of a DJ controller, then by all means go ahead and purchase one of the current models. Don't let these predictions stop you from starting out, because at the end of the day, it's the DJ that matters and not the gear. But if you're in the market to upgrade your DJ gear and you guys can wait, the future is bright. Keep waiting for that refresh because it's coming. But what are your favorite controllers of 2020? Okay. So I've been holding this in for a long time now, and after months and months of testing these new DJ controllers, I have finally come down to my top 5 DJ controllers of 2020. So let's begin with number 5, the Numeric Platinum FX. With large jog wheels and paddle effects, this beginner DJ controller is a great choice to get started in DJing if you're not into scratching. Because the jog wheels on this unit, despite their large size, are simply not as responsive as they should be. Still, this is a pretty decent controller to get started with, especially if you like using effects. Number 4, the Hercules Impulse 500. This for me is the best Serato beginner DJ controller of the year because of its hardware quality, amount of inputs and outputs, and practical gimmicky features. Everything on this unit works perfectly well, except for its dedicated effects section, which this unit sorely lacks, because the effects section on this unit is merged with the filter section, and this makes activating effects and using filter at the same time impossible with Serato DJ. But don't get me wrong though, this is still the best DJ controller out there for what you pay for. Number 3, the Pioneer DDJ FLX6. This intermediate DJ controller features a sleek design, dual software compatibility, new gimmicky features, and 4-channel capabilities. My favorite feature of this unit though is its merge effects function, which makes playing songs a little bit more fun and intuitive. However, this unit isn't perfect. What held it back for me was its deck effect select button. You see, in order to select a deck to effect, you have to press this button multiple times. And that makes activating and using effects kinda cumbersome, especially if you're mixing fast. So if given the choice to use this unit or something else, like the DDJ-800 or 1000, I'm choosing those instead. Number 2, the Denon DJ Prime 2. This controller comes in second for its professional design, inputs and outputs, and standalone capabilities. Everything on this unit just works as you expect it to, and what I really like about it is that it's incredibly responsive in loading and playing songs. The only thing I don't like about it though is that it still doesn't work with Serato DJ, unlike its big brother the Denon DJ Prime 4. But nonetheless, if you have a budget, this controller will serve you incredibly well throughout your DJ journey. Number 1, the Denon DJ Prime Go. This DJ unit comes to my top pick of 2020 for how convenient and usable it is. It's a standalone rechargeable DJ unit that has all the inputs and outputs you could ever ask for, including XLR outputs, which is a godsend when DJing in professional venues. But my favorite feature of this unit is that it has a large intuitive touchscreen that makes creating playlists, cue pointing songs, recording mixes, and just loading tracks in super fast and easy to do. But one thing I still don't like about it though are its horizontal EQs. But nevertheless, the Denon DJ Prime Go is a great standalone DJ unit, especially if you don't own a DJ laptop. And that wraps up the last video of the year. Thank you again guys for a wonderful 2020, and I'll see you all in 2021.